everybody. I'm going to really quickly make sure I am in the right group. Today has been one of those days. All right, I am. Okay, so today we are actually going to paint the inserts of our drop-in box frame. They look like this, and they are double-sided, so you can do multiple projects. I have a drop-in box frame right here that I have done 2 projects on. You literally can change it out. You can put all 3 in here at one time, keep it up on your shelf, and change out your decor really quickly. I did this one earlier on a live. It was super awesome. So we're going to duplicate that, but we're going to use this Love You More, which comes with the dragonfly that's on the other side. This one is actually called Love You More Dragonfly. And these are actually created specifically for the drop-in box frame, but any A-size transfer will fit on this design. So let's get started. So how you're going to do this is you're going to pull some paste out of either a paste jar or paste packet. This is dried up, but there's still plenty here. So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to add a little bit of distilled water. We're going to mix it up using the paintbrush. I might have to pull out my other paintbrush because this one is a little hard, but we can get it there, guys. So you are going to use our paste to paint with, and yes, you can do that. How awesome is that, right? So if you have extra paste packets that maybe you're a club member and you didn't use all your paste packets, or you have a bunch that you want to use, you totally can paint with them. We are going to get this project going, and you can see I kind of already got a little bit of paint on the back of this one, but that's okay. So you're just going to take the paste and you're going to just brush it on. I will put all of the things that we're using here today in the cart link. I like to do even brush strokes myself. That's probably my OCD, of course, but you can paint it however you want. It will dry solid. But this is a way to scale your decor. You totally can just make awesome projects using our paste in multiple ways. You can dye fabric with our ink pretty much the same way that I'm doing this right here, just painting it on. Of course, I'm gonna have to hold that corner down just ever so slightly, and we are going to dry this. Okay, so I'm going to set that off to the side. I'm going to wash my finger off. And I just want to double check and make sure I'm not getting paste on the other side of this project. So I'm actually going to, let's see. Let's kind of clean this up here. Trying to get out a cloth here. I'm actually going to pull this cardboard down for just a second. I'm just going to sit that there. I know I'm going to get paste on my table, but that's okay. I have, it is water soluble, so it'll clean right up. So really quickly, we're going to dry this, and you'll get to see how cool this will be. Our quick dry tool dries it really, really quickly. It's very fast, especially on high. So like I said, I will put all of these things in the cart link for you guys. If you have any questions, of course, please leave them in the comments below. Also, just so you know, if you want to continue watching me do lives, tricks, tips, and demos, you can join my business page and watch. I do go live Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 6:30, and I post reels with educational videos and stuff like that Thursday through Sunday. And there's always a replay. Also wanted you guys to know that our new club has launched. Let me show you that while this is drying. This is April's club transfer. Comes with bark, sage, and black velvet, which is the color we used here. That launched today. Our new color of the month launched today, which is called Duchess. It's like a shimmer lilac color. It's super, super pretty. And we also have a new perks pack that just launched. Lots of new things happening today. We have a special going on in our specials tab on the Chalk site that has awesome bundles that you can buy that come with tons of stuff. Super cool. You always want to make sure that your surface is completely dry when you paint it, because when you go to put your transfer down to do the design, you don't want to pull that paste off on the back of that backer or on the back of your transfer, because the stickiness will pull it. But we will wax this anyway, because I always wax my paper surfaces because it prevents the transfer from rolling. So there is that. I just want to make sure these edges are dry, that I'm not going to get paste anywhere that I don't want it. I always use the light to kind of see if it's dry. It looks pretty good to me. Okay, so we're going to set this off to the side. I don't want to ruin that dragonfly. We're going to put our stuff in the bowl over here. I have a bowl that I put all my squeegees and all the tools in after using them, so I can take them downstairs and wash them. And a lot of times I just use Dawn Dish soap, guys. It cleans the wax applicators really well. It cleans the squeegees and everything really well. So we're gonna fuzz this, of course, because we did just use paste surface, so we are going to want to do that. I'm going to just kind of clean up that paste a little bit, and as always I'm going to write on the back and a dash mark on the top so I know how many uses I'm getting out of it. There is a slug line that is silk screen, so I'm going to put a piece of placement tape over top of that just to remind myself, hey, don't chalk there. We're just going to use one single color. We're going to use bright white, so the black and white just makes it pop. It's really pretty. And then I'll show you guys the design in the box frame. The less silk screen it has, the more fuzzing it needs. Just a tip too. You don't want it to be to the point where it's not sticky at all, of course, but you want it to be fuzzed pretty well. We're going to let that sit sticky side up while we bring this over and wax it. Our wax has no scent. I mean, it does have a scent. It smells like crayons is what it smells like. But if you are sensitive to smells like that, it's not going to hurt you too bad, because obviously it's not strong. It's not a strong odor. So what I like to do is I like to put a little bit on there, and I like to kind of dab it around so it kind of goes on evenly, and then I just go over top, blending it in. That's going to protect our paint that we just did, and it's going to protect our surface that we just painted. Of course, it's gonna protect the transfer as well. So it's really cool. It doesn't take super long. It prepares like all of this to be okay here and be able to work it. I'm gonna wash that side off because it's a little wet right there, and I don't want to transfer any paste that doesn't need to be transferred there. All right, and then I'm gonna really quickly just throw this on the dryer real quick. Okay, now we're going to buff this out. I always use the side that's got the tag. Basically, when you're buffing it, what you're doing is you're pulling all that extra off. You're leaving the paste on there, or I mean the wax on there, but you're just kind of getting all that extra that's laying on top right off of there. All right. So we are going to center this to the board. We're going to push this down. And as you can see, you can kind of see the backdrop or background coming through that. So you kind of know it's on that nice and tight. and then we're going to use the bright light. So start just off that silk screen. I forgot to cover up that slip line, but it's okay. I can see where it's at. And just pull it toward you. Easiest way to do it. You can go in multiple directions as well. That's way too much paste there, but it's okay. I can pull all the extra off and I can put it back in my paste jar. Every little bit of that makes a huge difference. Alright, and we're going to pull this very carefully, protecting that design. I love this one because this reminds me of my niece. She always says this to me, love you more. And so it reminds me of her. Super cute, right? And so I'm going to dry this real quick. I'm going to clean up my mess. Dry this real quick, and then I'll show you guys it in the drop-in box frame. Okay, so our drop-in box frame comes with 3 of these pieces that drop in, and you can house all 3 of them in one box frame. However, you can do just one single if that's how you want to do it. So you literally can just go, there's one, flip it around, we got another design, and then you can go, okay, it's time for 4th of July, so I'm going to just go drop that in, change it out. So that is what is really cool about their drop-in box frame. Plus you can paint this, you can sand this down and stain it. You can create so many awesome, unique projects just for you and your home or for gifts. It's super cool. And it's budget friendly because it comes with 3 of these pieces that drop in, and you can buy an extra 3-pack. So you can have them for all the seasons, or maybe you just want to do one for each holiday. Do that too, or however you want to work it. It's super awesome. Also very affordable. Alright guys, I am so glad I got to be with you guys today and this week with our event. If you want to continue to watch me, I will put my business link in with the description of this video. You guys have a fabulous weekend, and I hope to see you over on the business page. Alright guys, talk to you soon.